Alright guys, so I just recorded an entire video in Bandicam and the shit did not record. So um, I don't want to rush through this, but I feel like that I have to because the way that the equipment is not working for me right now. So um, I would love to have recorded with my Apogee Duet so you guys can hear how it sounds while I'm doing the voice tutorial, but the way that the sample rates and everything weren't syncing with one another, um, just wasn't working. Probably I have something not set up right. Until I figure it out, this is what I have to use. So just bear with me until I can figure out a solution. But I'm doing the sound test. I wanted you guys to hear how the Apogee Duet sounds completely raw, like right into the DAW on the way in. So um, excuse me for the lag. There's, like I said, I'm doing the best that I can with what I have, so forgive me. But I told you guys I would do a sound test. So here's the sound test for a song that my brother and I did like 3 or 4 days ago, and it sounds really good. But let's go check it out. So when I recorded my verse, I only had it set to 35, 35 dB of gain, and it goes all the way up to 75. And I don't know this orange thing right here, this orange verse, that's my verse. And I don't know if you can see the peaks, but at 35 decibels of gain on the mic pre, like that to me looks amazing. And as I mentioned before, the converters are pristine quality. I did a little bit of adjustments with the mic placement because that's also important depending on the type of voice that you're recording and the type of sound that you're going for. I used to record with the mic below me, pointing up like towards me, and it gave me a nasally sound. So what I ended up doing was I took the microphone and I brought it eye level, at least the capsule eye level, so I'm not talking directly into the capsule, and I tilted it down just a little bit, and it gave me like a clear sound, and that's what I was going for. I wanted something clear, where all the words were intelligible. So here's my verse. I'm gonna solo everything. Here's my verse with everything bypassed. I'm just gonna play it for you.
Still ice in my words, but I'm hot as hell. When the stakes are high, bitches try to do you well. Niggas change like the stocks and I'm trying to sell, but this shit falls on deaf ears like a broken cell. Like the truth is hard to hear and harder to tell. Empty stages of my life, so I felt compelled. So I try to fill these spaces, but no excel. But I'm still proud of these gaps like K. Michelle.
And as you can hear already, this is what I was looking for the longest time, is to have something where I could record vocals right into the DAW and it sounds good immediately. I did a lot of different combinations, and I will recommend the Persona Studio channel. If you can get the Persona Studio channel, get that. I have it, but I don't have the cable. Like, they discontinued making the cables for it. It's a compressor, EQ, I think it's a gate, all that into one rack. And if you can get that, like, your vocals will sound even better than this. But for an audio interface, and everyone's been talking about the analog to digital converters and everything, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted, and it sounds really good. So for it to sound as good as it does at 35 decibels of gain when there's 75 that I could have used was amazing to me. And like, I have minimal effects. I have a gate. The gate wasn't even for the hiss or the hum or anything, like any line noise or anything like that. It was from, like, because I have dog tags and I have a chain, so it was picking that up, and it was picking up ambient noise of things around me. So I have a gate for that. I always see some EQ. I have a deeper voice when I'm closer to the microphone, so I cut some lows out, brought the highs up. Again, this is a preset. I didn't have to do a whole bunch of fiddling with the EQ or anything. Just use the preset, brought the lows down some more. This is what really glued everything together. It kind of looks like the 1176 Teletronics compressor. And actually, this one right here has parallel compressions where you take a heavily compressed signal and a not heavily compressed signal and you blend them together, and it gives you like something natural but also upfront. And if you want to learn how to process vocals, look up parallel compression. That will definitely help. And a de-esser for sibilants, for the S's and like the strong S sounds and things like that, so they're not hurting your ears. So this is what it sounds like. I also have a reverb and delay just to fill it out because the beat was mono, just to fill out the stereo fill. This is what it sounds like with everything on.
Still ice in my words, but I'm hot as hell. When the stakes are high, bitches try to do you well. Niggas change like the stocks and I'm trying to sell, but this shit falls on deaf ears like a broken cell. Like the truth is hard to hear and harder to tell. Empty stages of my life, so I felt compelled. So I try to fill these spaces, but no excel. But I'm still proud of these gaps like K. Michelle. Fuck these rappers, yeah I said it, oh well. Bitch, you not a seasoned artist cause your lyrics stale. They stuck in their ways, it's like their minds in jail. Niggas bars about the uses as an empty cell. So they say a bunch of shit, but they don't mean it. And we dreaming in our hearts cause our eyes seen it. And it's funny how niggas say they real, but the only time they wanna tell the truth is when it's convenient.
Perfect. I didn't have to do a whole lot. That's what you want. You don't want it to get so technical that you forget that music is creative. Like, I fall into that trap too. I'm too busy looking at the dials and the knobs and the EQ and everything. Like, music is a creative thing. Of course, there are technical parts of it, but you want to create first, and then if you need to be technical, then be technical. And when I use the Apogee Duet, I can be creative and I don't have to be so technical. And I enjoy that because when I get too technical, I become disinterested in making music. The problem that I had with the Apogee Duet was one thing. For some reason, when I had my brother come record the vocals, the Apogee Duet kept connecting and disconnecting, and I wasn't sure why. So I uninstalled the software, I reinstalled it, still wasn't working. And what I found out was that it was isolated. It was an isolated problem because when I plugged it into my Mac, I actually recorded it in Logic on my Mac. I had his vocals recorded right through Logic. It wasn't having that problem. Now, the original Apogee's interfaces were built for Mac, so I don't know if it was because the drivers weren't up to par for the Windows like they should be, or if the fact that my laptop, the USB doesn't power the interface like it should. So to remedy that, I used the power adapter that they have for it. I plugged it to a wall, and I haven't had any issues since then. So that was the one problem. I was hoping that it was completely USB powered, but there's a workaround to it. Hopefully they come up with some type of fix for it so it's all USB. But hey, nothing's perfect, so it is what it is. This is my brother's verse. I'll play it for you guys. Effects on.
Illmatic. Yeah, hey. Illmatic, rap-tastic, a DD needing a straight jacket to contain the stank magic. Fake plastic won't cover up the bad habits. I be ahead of my time, call me the Mad Hatter. Some fine beauty and shatter, To find beauty when I go and get fatter. But then again, with the eye beholder, morning and eves, the atoms of sin ain't really matter. 7 years, more fears and more tears, and more tears in my heart and my life. No one ever told me I was at the line of scrimmage start. Dog, bruh, what's it look like? And the next thing I know, you will not grow. I'm hesitating, definitely for sure. Oh. And while I have to go and disclose that I don't even know who the fuck I am anymore.
Again, I took his vocals from Logic, stemmed it out. That's why I have this long, unnecessary bullshit here. I left it there to show you guys that I recorded in Logic, and I sent it to myself via WeTransfer. Stemmed it, put it in there, and all I did was copy the effects from my vocals and I put it on his vocals and I tweaked it a little bit, and that's what it sounds like. So sounds really good, and that's what you want. You want something that makes you have to work a little bit less harder. So here's my verse in context with the beat.
Yo. Still ice in my words, but I'm hot as hell. When the stakes are high, bitches try to do you well. Niggas change like the stocks and I'm trying to sell, but this shit falls on deaf ears like a broken cell. Like the truth is hard to hear and harder to tell. Empty stages of my life, so I felt compelled. So I try to fill these spaces, but no excel. But I'm still proud of these gaps like K. Michelle. Fuck these rappers, yeah I said it, oh well. Bitch, you not a seasoned artist cause your lyrics stale. They stuck in their ways, it's like their minds in jail. Niggas bars about the uses as an empty cell. So they say a bunch of shit, but they don't mean it. And we dream it in our hearts cause our eyes seen it. And it's funny how niggas say they real, but the only time they wanna tell the truth is when it's convenient. We illmatic, you don't want no stat.
That's it. And it was, I recorded it a bunch of times because I didn't like my takes, but that has nothing to do with the interface. It was me. So yeah, that's the sound test, man. And if you're looking for an interface and you can afford to get a decent one, I think it's about $500 or $600. Get this one. Get this one. I am going to do another sound test with a cheaper microphone, not even the AT2020 by Audio Technica. It's an Apex microphone. I'm going to do one with that as well, just to see what kind of results I can get. I'm pretty sure I can get a decent result, but we'll see. But as promised, I said I would do a sound test for you guys, show you guys how it sounded. And yeah, this is it. Sounds really good. So I will definitely be advocating for Apogee products moving forward, just like a lot of other people are. I did have that one issue with it connecting and disconnecting, and I need to figure out what exactly that is. But other than that, it's fine, and sounds good. Sounds good recording, and it sounds good. What's it, on the output? You have the AD, you have the DA, the analog to digital, and digital to analog. And it sounds really good. So definitely a good interface. Very simple, very clean, minimalistic. Just good, just all around good interface. And you can also use it like if you don't have a studio or you don't have a studio equipment, you can use your iPhone. You can connect it to your iPhone and record straight into your iPhone with the interface. Just get a little adapter that they have and just record right in there. Like your phone can be your studio. And to me, that's great because if you're on the road or anything like that, just record on your phone on the go and make some music, man. So that's it. I didn't mean to rush the video, but like I said, Bandicam was giving me some issues. So hopefully when I check OBS, it didn't pause on me. But yeah, if you liked the video, if you liked how the Apogee sounded or anything, just throw me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna do more videos. I just need to know what you guys want to see. I don't want to be repetitive like everybody else. But if you guys are okay with me being repetitive, let me know. in the comments. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. And keep making music. Stay motivated. Stay creative. Creative first. Technical stuff last. And yeah, just keep at it, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right? Peace.